NEPCO is hiring CDL drivers for ready mixed concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. NEPCO offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From NEPCO's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
The end of the school year is drawing near, which means graduation parties are coming soon. Are you prepared for that if you're hosting? Fierce Cheese Spread is the dip that brings everyone together to celebrate graduations and to close out a great school year. And it goes well with crackers, meats, soups, and more. How could you throw a party without it? Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Fierce Cheese Spread. No graduation party is complete without it.
Hey, baseball fans, join the Blur Tailgate at Hilton Omaha this June for our 12th annual hospitality event during the College Baseball Championship Series. Book an experience for your clients or employees with an inclusive bar, buffet, TVs, music, and tailgate games. Secure your spot today and let Blur Events take care of all the work so you can enjoy the day. Plus, we're just steps away from Charles Schwab Field. Visit blurevents.com to book your group, buy tickets, or learn about sponsorships. That's blurevents.com, your college baseball and football tailgate destination.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here. Summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you, your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
Hello? Jan, it's Kay. Are you and Rich free for dinner tonight? I'm making pizza.
Sounds great. What time?
6 p.m.?
Sorry, can't do it. Wheel of Fortune is on and Rich won't miss it.
You're kidding.
Nope. He's seen every episode since 1975. He won't budge.
Listen, tell him if he comes, we'll buy him a bunch of Wheel of Fortune scratch tickets from the Nebraska Lottery.
Won't work. He has to see the show.
That's just it. Until July 30th, if Rich enters any non-winning $5 Wheel of Fortune scratch ticket online, he could win the ultimate fan trip to Los Angeles, including airfare and accommodations. He'll also win tickets to a live taping of Wheel of Fortune and get to spin the big wheel to win at least $2,000.
That might work. Could you do just one other thing?
Sure. What?
Could you write free spin and pepperoni on every other slice of pizza?
Why don't you just come at 7?
Wheel of Fortune top prize odds, 1 in 112,000.
Grandma and Grandpa, Mom and Dad, then the kids, and now the grandkids. Judson Irrigation has provided lawn sprinkler system design, installation, repair, and service to 4 generations. They're just like members of the family. Loyalty, trust, service. It's what you deserve and expect from Judson Irrigation.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
By now, most of you know how important the Honda of Lincoln sales and service team are to the Lincoln market. Hello, Charlie Stone here, and joining me is Andy Goodyear from Honda of Lincoln to tell you about the great news they just received. Andy, please tell us all about it.
Each year, the Lincoln Journal-Star has an award program called the Lincoln Choice Award, where the customers in Lincoln get to choose the best places to do business. Great pleasure I get to announce that Honda of Lincoln has won the award for buying new cars, used cars, automotive repair, and even oil changes.
That is amazing, Andy. Any more good news?
Yes, there is, Charlie. We now have more than 100 new Hondas in stock, with hundreds on the way, and a huge selection of all makes and models on our pre-owned lot.
Incredible. Maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine. Hey guys, it's Nick. 93.7 The Ticket is excited to be broadcasting this weekend from Stillwater, Oklahoma, as the Big Ten champion Nebraska baseball team appears in their first regional since 2021. From Friday through Monday, Austin and I will have pregame shows, postgame reactions, interviews, and other thoughts from Stillwater as the Huskers begin their road to Omaha. If you're making the trip down there, make sure you join Austin and I on Friday from 12 to 2 from the Garage Burgers and Beer in Stillwater, located just 3 blocks away from O'Brate Stadium. Regional coverage is presented by Mullen Motors, Sandhills Global, and Blur Events. It's NCAA baseball tournament coverage live from Stillwater, Oklahoma, this Friday through Monday on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome to The Drive with A.D. Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history. 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green, all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Friday, and the first hour is proudly sponsored by Sandhills Global. Sandhills Global is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Career and internship opportunities are available at the global headquarters in Lincoln. Apply today at sandhills.jobs. Got it. Boom. And AD, before we get started here today, I just want to throw a big, super thank you, proud moment to the city of Lincoln yesterday for the way everyone just came through, for all the different organizations. We were out at Cedars all day, amazing staff, amazing people out there. But those are days where you're just proud to be, a Lincolnite. Just everybody coming together as one to make things better for the city. So that was my big thank you for the morning.
Yeah, it was. There was, in a world that can be very dark at times, it was cool to see people come together for great causes. Looking at the Lincoln Community Foundation page right now, Lincoln Food Bank of Lincoln raised $409,000. These are the numbers as if I just recently got here. Cedars, $332,000. That could be more. 262. Center for People, 263. Matt Talbot Kitchen, $249,000. Lincoln Literacy, $170,000. Friendship Home, $164. Capital Humane Society, $145. Lincoln Children's Zoo, $141,000. Southeast Community College, $134. And Clinic with a Heart at $128 tops out the top 10. I know the Malone Community Center did very well, very near dear program to our heart. Organization, John Goodwin, executive director there. Michael Hunter, the sports director there. I know they, I'm almost positive they hit their goal of what they were trying to hit. Of course, they're building a new building there. And just all, regardless of what your charity of choice was, thanks you for giving. And every amount counted. So, yeah, Raff, I concur with you on that, man. It was a huge Lincoln showed up and showed out.
Yep. Come together as one.
Absolutely. Showed up and showed out. I was walking in with Rico this morning. I was like, Rico, I don't know what the weather's going to do out here, man. I mean, it was like, it's just kind of it's kind of humid and just like eerie. Like you don't know what's going to happen. It could rain like 5 inches for the next 5 minutes, or you can see some wind come out of nowhere.
1 second you're playing golf, the next second you see rain coming in on you. The next second you hear a lightning, or you see some lightning, and kaboom!
It's crazy right now, and it's kind of yesterday. We were out there at Cedars, and I'm sitting in here running the board. Next thing I know, I look outside and it's downpouring, like just out of nowhere, just completely downpouring. And they're out there at Cedars. And I was like, oh, it's not raining on them yet. And then not even 20 minutes later, all of a sudden, I just hear, we're going to go to a break. We're going to see if we can move underneath it. And I was like, oh, okay. So it started raining there now. Okay. It was pouring.
Rico, I'm going to say that was probably about 2:45, wasn't it, yesterday?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It was crazy for us. We were on number 11 at Pioneers, and we could see the rain dropping on the green, but no rain at the tee box.
Yeah. So it was going towards you?
Oh yeah. And think about it. I had hit, and I'm like, Raff, you see that? You just seen the rain. It was just steadily coming to. Then Raff hits. The thing is so sad about, we both have bombs out there.
Yeah.
And then it just started downpouring.
Did you get into the cart?
So then we went to the cart and went around by this tree. Raff made a quick call. And all of a sudden, we were just sitting there watching, and we seen this lightning bolt go, boom! I mean, it was just boom, 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 boom. I said, "We out."
That's it.
He goes. Did you see? Yeah, and right. He says, "Did you see that? You hear the thunder hit right after." Yep, it's really close. We got to go.
We left, and it was like you got some people, that don't mind that. I'm just thinking, no way, and we're under a tree. I was like, we're out, man. So we dipped out, and
just hold your golf club up in the sky
to
get some
that's called?
Lightning
a
powers.
death wish.
Get some lightning powers. That's how superheroes become superheroes, right?
Or that's how you become an obituary real fast.
Yeah, one or the other.
Or you become toast.
Yeah,
one or the other. I mean, really, you have a 50-50 shot. You're either a superhero or you're not.
Yeah, that's not a chance I'm not taking, man. We got in the clubhouse at Pioneers. They always do a great job, and guys were getting their rain checks and things like that for the course and the play later. But then it cleared up. But who knows? What was it? Maybe 45 minutes later, give or take, something like that. So, but yeah, yesterday was a crazy day outside. Good morning, baby girl.
Who's this girl in here?
Hey.
Oh.
Good morning.
Got my daughter here, Nice here. Of course, she's a part of the team here at 937 A Ticket. Does a lot of work here, doing some shadowing with Rico and looking at the soundboard and all that good stuff. You were up early this morning with a quick workout, weren't you?
I was up at 6 a.m. When you're the daughter of Mr. Fitness Guru, attitude of a champion, you gotta get up and get it down.
Meanwhile, I was in bed while she was going to the gym.
Yeah, I walked in. He's like sleeping in bed on his phone, like, "Hey, you going to work out?" And
I put my notes together this morning. It's like, have a good one.
I have to say about the lightning, because it made me think of this. The other day, Jay was waiting in the back with me while I was podcasting or whatever. He wasn't on that segment, Jay Foreman. And, we're quiet. I'm just working on the computer, whatever. And then he just goes, "You ever seen someone get struck by lightning?" And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Do you want to see?" And just showed me a video on TikTok he had of just two people getting struck by lightning and was watching it over and over again.
Yep.
And it was awesome. And they were holding something on the beach. They were holding like a metal thing. It was crazy.
Oh, see,
I thought he was going to pull up one of his old football clips.
It's him getting struck by lightning.
I'm the lightning. No, Dave from Renew, I promise. He goes, "I guess AD forgot my number." No, because they only told us. Dave, I literally, because I always hit you up, big bro. We literally set this tea time up as we were doing the show from Cedars. And I called him. He goes, "I can get 2. And so we probably could have done 4. Because after we got there, it was just me and you.
Yeah.
But then the foursome ahead of us was so slow, we about lost our minds. But they were cool, young cats that know golf etiquette. Let us go through. But David, we only got 9 in, so bro, it was really kind of a anticlimactic. Man, it was just kind of like, man, we only got 9 in.
You would have got all wet and all that fine clothing that you wear.
Yeah,
those $300 polos, and I mean,
they're nice polos.
We just cared about you, Dave.
We're all looking out for you.
Yeah.
It's all about you, David. All of you. So, yeah, we would have brought you another time. We know we got you, man. He said I was just teasing. He goes, "I was at Jake's anyway." Big Golf Jake says, I got a buddy who thinks he's tougher than the Lightning, too. Nuttier than a squirrel poop, man. No way. I'm with you on that. Well, today, folks, we got a great show for you. We got Nick will be calling in later.
I don't know. Actually, I've decided I don't think I want Nick to call in now.
Okay, there you go, Rico. Okay. You guys,
read his text message.
How are you guys fighting already?
No, read his text message.
He's not even here.
It's not you guys. Read his text message to us, and then you decide if you want him to come on the show. That was directed towards both of us.
Oh, he texted both of you?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Oh, you did.
That's
Nick, yeah.
Nick asked
Are
me
you
to
gonna
cover
take
for
that,
you.
AD?
Nick asked you guys. He asked me to cover for him. And he can't even include me on a text message.
Yeah, you don't want that text message.
Okay.
It's Nick throwing barbs again.
Nick, you were 6 hours away, and you're still throwing jabs, man.
Is it appropriate?
Well, he just goes. Here he goes.
Call him out.
He goes here. He goes. Don't feel bad. AD forgot me too. I'm glad they only got 9.
Can you believe that? Unbelievable.
A part of me thinks that Nick didn't even drive. I feel like he made Austin. I feel like he made Austin drive.
Dude,
the entire
time. He was shooting video the whole time.
Yeah.
Looking at TikTok and running game player.
He's just sitting there on TikTok, not even talking to Austin.
Austin
He's
looks
a passenger
over.
princess.
Nick's got his chair reclined all the way back.
Nick probably was only awake probably an hour that trip.
Yeah.
Woke up like, oh man, where were you in Oklahoma?
Oh,
dude,
this is crazy. He woke up when they got to Wichita because they probably had to fill up.
Exactly.
And then he's like, yeah, let me take a video. And he took
That's
a video.
exactly what he did.
Just wake me up when we get to OKC.
You know what, Nick? I always try to give you the benefit of the doubt, but that text you just sent, man. Hey man, all bets are off now, dog.
Yeah, like Thunder Not Colin said, Nick was scrolling through his mentions eating plain cashews.
Hey Riley,
hey, Triple P.
Riley says Piggy the passenger princess.
No.
Oh, Riley, that might be. We might have to actually. We have to pin that text right there.
All right, we're going to a break.
Piggy the passenger princess.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
Hey, he's not even here to defend himself.
All shots are been fired.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
my.
Thunder.com says, well, no more big swim.
Oh
no! It be like that sometimes.
Oh, folks, it is Friday. I guess it's Fire Shots Friday. I guess, man. I tell you what, because it's all been popping up here at the studio.
Oh.
Folks, we got Raff, myself, and Rico holding the shotgun. We got Nick, the Piggy passenger princess. That's down in Stillwater. I don't think the waters are very still there right now. We'll be right back. It's Friday, the ticket.
Grandma and Grandpa, Mom and Dad, then the kids, and now the grandkids. Judson Irrigation has provided lawn sprinkler system design, installation, repair, and service to 4 generations. They're just like members of the family. Loyalty, trust, service. It's what you deserve and expect from Judson Irrigation.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, you see a chance of showers and storms throughout the day. Otherwise cloudy with the high around 75. Then a continued chance of showers and storms with a low around 60. And tomorrow we'll see mainly sunny skies return. And the afternoon high around 82. Meteorologist Kyle Klecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey, baseball fans, join the Blur Tailgate at Hilton Omaha this June for our 12th annual hospitality event during the College Baseball Championship Series. Book an experience for your clients or employees with an inclusive bar, buffet, TVs, music, and tailgate games. Secure your spot today and let Blur Events take care of all the work so you can enjoy the day. Plus, we're just steps away from Charles Schwab Field. Visit blurevents.com to book your group, buy tickets, or learn about sponsorships. That's blurevents.com, your college baseball and football tailgate destination.
For over 15 years, Integrated Life Choices has empowered individuals with disabilities in Lincoln and throughout Nebraska. They provide comprehensive services from group homes and independent living services to job training, ensuring fulfilling lives for those that they serve. Now, they're inviting you to join their mission. If you're passionate about making a difference in the lives of people with developmental disabilities, explore rewarding career opportunities with them. Learn more about their services and apply today at www.ilc.net. Be a part of Integrated Life Choices, where your work truly changes lives.
Oh, Ghost of George Washington here. Being the face of the dollar bill used to mean something, but today I just don't get any respect. But that's all changed with Lotto America from the Nebraska Lottery. People know that Lotto America only costs $1 to play, has a $2 million starting jackpot, and drawings 3 nights a week. I'm back, baby.
Calm down, George.
Hey, nobody asked you, Ghost of Andrew Jackson.
Lotto America top prize odds, 1 in 26 million.
Hey, Nebraska! Register today for the 40th annual Cornhusker State Games, taking place July 11th through the 21st in Lincoln, Omaha, and other Nebraska communities. The Cornhusker State Games features 70 sports for athletes of all ages and abilities. Price increases are approaching, so register early and save. For details, go to cornhuskerstategames.com. Rehydrate, replenish, refuel with Gatorade. Brought to you by Pepsi Cola of Lincoln, a proud partner of the Cornhusker State Games.
Hey guys, it's Nick. 93.7 The Ticket is excited to be broadcasting this weekend from Stillwater, Oklahoma, as the Big Ten champion Nebraska baseball team appears in their first regional since 2021. From Friday through Monday, Austin and I will have pregame shows, postgame reactions, interviews, and other thoughts from Stillwater as the Huskers begin their road to Omaha. If you're making the trip down there, make sure you join Austin and I on Friday from 12 to 2 from the Garage Burgers and Beer in Stillwater, located just 3 blocks away from O'Brate Stadium. Regional coverage is presented by Mullen Motors, Sandhills Global, and Blur Events. It's NCAA baseball tournament coverage live from Stillwater, Oklahoma, this Friday through Monday on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Southeast Community College invites you to check out our spaces ahead of your official campus visit. Our virtual campus tours let you see our campuses and learn more about our programs of study. Then you can schedule your individual visit in person or virtually. Virtual tours of our campuses in Beatrice, Lincoln, or Milford, and our learning centers are online at southeast.edu/visit SCC. SCC, your path to possible.
Liberty Law Group is committed to the defense of liberty for those accused and the pursuit of justice for those injured. Liberty Law Group's relentless trial attorneys specialize in criminal defense and personal injury law. Navigating the legal system can be stressful, overwhelming, and full of uncertainty. We believe in treating every client with respect, compassion, and understanding. When you're in need of legal assistance, trust Liberty Law Group to fight for you. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here. Summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
Tune in to the Teammates Mentoring Hour each Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket. Hear stories from the program started by Tom and Nancy Osborne and how it's changed mentors and mentees' lives and how you can be involved. The Teammates Mentoring Hour, Wednesday nights from 6 to 7 o'clock on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
That's a bad look from Mike Malone. When did the F-bombs just become an accepted part of our world where coaches just go to podiums and drop F-bombs? When did that start happening?
I think it was right after COVID.
After COVID. Damn COVID.
COVID-19.
Ruined our profanity, our properness in press conferences. Took everything away.
It was. It really was. We got that documented.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Friday. Big basketball game last night. It was a close one. Went down to the final minutes. Just a real nail biter. It was what time I was going to go to sleep at. That's all it really came down to last night.
Well, I tell you what, I think Timberwolves were asleep last night, as far as that goes, man. Mavericks put in short work with Minnesota last night. 124-103, blew them out. The score was not even indicative of what the actual game was. Because that game was basically over, man, in the first quarter, y'all. I mean, it was, you think about, okay, quarter by quarter. Okay, the final score is 124-103. By quarter, it was 35-19 the first, 34-21 to the second, 28-30, going by points. 28 points in the third quarter. Minnesota tried to bring it rally in. They come out hot the second half, 33 points, but it was too late, because Dallas put it in cruise control, scored 27 in the fourth to where Minnesota scored 30. But it's kind of hard to, when you're down 28, you're just getting, just trying to get back to even. But it was already a wrap.
The fact that you can win 2 quarters and still lose by 21 is ridiculous.
It is, bro. It really is. And I'm gonna tell you, Luka
20 points
in work
the first quarter.
Yeah, 30. The dude went absolutely nuts. 36 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and was talking mad trash too.
Yep. Talking to the crowd.
He was talking to everybody.
There was a person in the crowd at the beginning of the game who held up a towel and was kind of calling Luka a crybaby. So every time in that first quarter that he would score, he would look over at that guy.
Who's crying?
Yeah.
Who's crying now? And I can't say that. The other things he
Who's
said.
crying?
and he didn't say it in his native language either.
Serbian.
They tried to get it.
It was not Serbian.
But he was talking to Rudy, and he was just I was speaking Slovenian.
Yeah, he was not. He wasn't speaking whatever his native language was.
What is?
I said Serbian thinking about Jokic, but
yeah.
I was laughing last night. They were talking about on the broadcast. I think they might have been right, though. They were talking so much about not being swept that they forgot about the series. And once they did not get swept,
they were like, "Oh my goodness!"
Yeah, it kind of they excelled, and then they just got hammered at home.
Well, I think in a game like that, too, you guys, I was sharing this with my little AD last night, and even if Minnesota, which obviously it's foregone conclusion, they're out of it now. Even if they would have won that, Boston would have wiped them up and down the court.
Boston would have rolled Minnesota.
They would have rolled Minnesota, in my opinion.
Because they're not good, but just because they're so inexperienced that they would have gotten to that moment, and kind of like what you're seeing or what you just saw in the Western Conference Finals, they would have gotten to that moment in the finals, and it would have been too big.
Yeah,
it would have been too much for them. I don't think they would have been able to handle it. Boston's been there before. They didn't get the win, obviously, but they would have, especially with the way that they're playing now, it would not have been close.
No, it would have. Well, the biggest lead last night was 36. That was the biggest lead last night's game. 36. Yeah, by 36.
It was out of control.
They shot 55% from the field. You're shooting 55% from the field. You're not going to lose many games. And just the depth of Dallas. You look at Kyrie, who's already got a natty, and who's already got a champ. Who's already got a shot. Yeah. Okay, he's already got one. You look at Luka, a wily veteran, and those guys are they just have that it factor. They have the experience. Now, granted, they haven't been to a finals since 2011?
Yeah, when they won, I believe.
When they won, it was 2011.
Yeah, when they beat the
Dirk.
Right. But the squad they have is full of veterans and guys who have been there.
It's funny how you call Luka a wily veteran. He's like 24.
Yeah,
he's wily.
But he's been in the league for like 5 years or 6 years or something like that.
It's nothing new to him.
I'll tell you what, if Kyrie keeps on scoring and playing the way he is, I think Dallas will give Boston everything they want and some. Because, man, he when he goes into that scoring green light, man, he is deadly.
You know what, though? Rico, go ahead.
It's going to be interesting to see the matchups between both of the teams, because who are you going to put on Luka, who likes to play a physical game and who's not going to back down from anybody? Whoever you put on him is going to get worked on the defensive end of things. Are they going to be able to? Are you going to put somebody on him that you're just going to trust defensively and you won't have to worry about offensively, like somebody where, sit in a corner or do something, whatever? Or do you want them to make Luka work on the defensive end as well? Or are you going to switch the matchups between offensive and defensive? Like, it's going to be really interesting to see if a Drew Holiday gets matched up on Kyrie or Luka, who Jaylen Brown goes up against. If Jaylen Brown is locked in defensively, I think this is going to be a really interesting series. But with Dallas, it's just that offensive explosion of Luka and Kyrie, and their defense is solid as well.
Mm-hmm.
But really, if those two are just going off, I mean, Luka's going off for 36 points. It doesn't really matter what they're doing defensively.
Yeah. Do you guys think? I can't say. Do you think? How pivotal has it been to see Kyrie and Luka be so unselfish towards each other? Because there was a few times last night, Kyrie got the rebound, kicked it back to Luka, let Luka bring it up the court. Kyrie is just playing, and Luka both. They are playing at such an unselfish level, but they're playing very poised. How big do you think what the problems? And you just talked about a little bit, Rico. What type of problems will that give Boston with those two playing like that? Now, do you play that every night? Of course not.
Mm-hmm.
Of course you don't. Yeah. There's always going to be.
Seems like they are.
It seems like they are. Exactly.
I mean, they're playing it. I think they can feel they feel those championship vibes now, so they're playing at a different level. They're not being selfish. But I think at the end of the day, though, the Mavericks are going to need one more person to step up, like a PJ Washington or somebody like that, a Gafford or Lively or somebody that's going to step up, because I don't know if just those two guys alone can get a championship. They're scoring at just crazy clips right now, both putting up 30 plus a game. But I think I think Dallas is going to need one other person to step up for them.
I just see that Tesla truck.
Yeah, those things look weird.
What?
Dude, I seriously thought that was a lunchbox on wheels.
Yeah, I mean, it pretty much is. They say that the windows are indestructible. I want to go. I mean, obviously, don't.
What are you gonna do?
I want to throw a rock.
I think the baseball.
Obviously, don't do it.
Is the baseball bat in here somewhere?
But I want to see.
Just go after them and start beating their windows.
And Rico's going to jail.
Yeah,
police officer right there.
Like, what are you doing? Be like, they said the windows were indestructible. I wanted to see.
Well, give it a shot.
I just wanted to see if it was. I wasn't sure. I don't know what's going on.
Thunder Nut Collins says yesterday looked like an Uncle Drew video, and it did. It did.
For
that bang shot, like 19-footer. Yeah,
bro.
Hey, when Kyrie's on,
schoolyard ball out there, man.
When Kyrie's on, he's ridiculous.
Yeah,
but this is the thing with two dominant ball handlers that when we talk about the NBA and we talk about this team, they have two guys who demand the ball, who need the ball to be effective, and it doesn't work out because of that or whatever. This is the kind of basketball that everyone is hoping for when you have two dominant ball handlers, two guys who not only are dominant ball handlers, but are very unselfish, two guys who realize that it's not all about me. I don't need to take all of the shots. I have this other dude where if I'm not feeling it, he'll get on and maybe I'll pick it up as the game goes on. That's what Luka and Kyrie are able to do right now, is pass the rock off to each other and just say, look, this quarter isn't mine, this quarter is yours. Luka had the first quarter. Kyrie took over in the other quarter. Like it was just, that's what you hope for as a GM, as a head coach, when you have two guys who demand the basketball and are so good with the basketball in their hands. This is the kind of offensive outlook that you're hoping for, and they're doing a masterful job at capitalizing on that. But you're right, they're gonna need somebody else. You can't rely on Kyrie and Luka to pour in 36 each. Every game.
Gotta step up
and have your third leading scorer have 12 points. You're gonna need somebody else.
That's a great
point. Step up.
When you play a team like Boston, there's no way that Washington can, like you said, can score 12. Gafford only at 11, and then after that, everybody else was in single digits. There's going to have to be other guys who step up to carry the load. And here's reality too, though, man. This series here is going to be physical, and you got to think about this, you guys. Last night, your starters basically had the third and fourth quarter off for the most part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you were nursing a lead at that point. You didn't have to exert yourself and go all out because you're like, you know what? It's like your little brother. It's not like you're just keeping him at bay. He's swinging as hard as he can, and you're just kind of just going like this. So it's not like you're squaring up with him. You're just keeping him at bay. They're not going to be able to do that with Boston.
Yeah.
Boston it's going to be mano a mano, and both of them are deep. So they're going to have their secondary players step up, and they're like both of your points. And 12 and 11 points from your other guys are not going to cut it. You got to touch some other guys to where Kyrie and Luka may be able to afford an off night, and those other guys have to step up because Boston will exploit you. And you know what? And vice versa. Dallas will do the same thing to Boston as well. So if Brown is the one hitting all the points like he was those past two games, Jason Tatum's going to have to step up.
Yep.
He's going to have to step up. So this is going to be, I think this is, besides Boston and maybe people would love to see Boston, LA. Well, that's a foregone conclusion.
Yeah.
I think what we have, this is going to be a good series, man.
This is going to be great because of the history that Kyrie has with Boston as well.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So somebody posted a picture of when Kyrie, so he went Boston to Brooklyn to Dallas, right? When he was in Brooklyn, they went up to Boston. Somebody posted a picture of that time when he was stomping on the Leprechaun.
Yes.
And behind him on the banner, it has the Mavericks logo. It's a promotion for the next game, and it had the Mavericks logo and it said next.
Yeah.
Wow. And it was behind Kyrie.
How
stomping on the Celtics logo.
And what's also too is
the series don't start till June 6th.
Yeah.
So that's going to give time for Luka to heal up a little bit more. So both should be fresh. But come that time, Boston's going to have went 2 weeks without playing a basketball game.
Rest versus rest.
Yeah.
It'll be,
It's
so
going
to be a fun series. Definitely going to be watchable.
Well, folks, again, the final, that one was 124, 106. What was it? 124, 103. Yeah, 124, 103. Dallas finishes the sweep.
21.
And Minnesota has gone fishing. And they're the land of 10,000 lakes, the state of 10,000 lakes. So they'll have plenty of options to choose from.
Or go to Cabo.
Yeah, or go to Cabo.
Hey, Cancun on 3. 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
Folks, we come back. We got some history. The 9 o'clock hour, we got some Husker football to discuss. 9:30, we'll have, I was going to say, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to say Nick Sainert. I'm not going to say Big Swim. I'm not going to say Piggy in a blanket. I'm not going to say Piggy in a blanket. I'm not going to say any of those things. That's my guy.
Is he going to be laying in bed?
Oh, man.
We're going to talk to breaks to the drive. 93.7. The Ticket.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
For the second year, the Nebraska Lottery's NASCAR Powerball Playoff promotion has roared into our state, and the excitement is throttling up. Until June 24th, buy a Powerball ticket with Power Play and Double Play. Enter the voucher number, and you could be one of 15 Nebraska winners of $1,000 and the chance to win a VIP trip to the NASCAR Cup Series Championship weekend, plus a shot at $1 million. Enter today. Powerball top prize odds 1 in 292 million.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see a chance of showers and storms throughout the day. Otherwise cloudy with the high around 75. Tonight a continued chance of showers and storms with a low around 60. And tomorrow we'll see mainly sunny skies return. An afternoon high around 82. I'm meteorologist Kyle Klecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey Nebraska! Register today for the 40th annual Cornhusker State Games, taking place July 11th through the 21st in Lincoln, Omaha, and other Nebraska communities. The Cornhusker State Games features 70 sports for athletes of all ages and abilities. Price increases are approaching, so register early and save. For details, go to cornhuskerstategames.com. Rehydrate, replenish, refuel with Gatorade. Brought to you by Pepsi Cola of Lincoln, a proud partner of the Cornhusker State Games.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals in everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
Liberty Law Group is committed to the defense of liberty for those accused and the pursuit of justice for those injured. Liberty Law Group's relentless trial attorneys specialize in criminal defense and personal injury law. Navigating the legal system can be stressful, overwhelming, and full of uncertainty. We believe in treating every client with respect, compassion, and understanding. When you're in need of legal assistance, trust Liberty Law Group to fight for you. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and it's truck month at Koppel, and we want to sell them all. Choose between 0.9% APR or as much as $8,000 off list price. Yes, you heard right. That's 0.9% APR or as much as $8,000 off list on select new GMC and Chevrolet inventory. So please make that money-saving drive to Koppel in Louisville or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit must trade and finance.
Southeast Community College invites you to check out our spaces ahead of your official campus visit. Our virtual campus tours let you see our campuses and learn more about our programs of study. Then you can schedule your individual visit in person or virtually. Virtual tours of our campuses in Beatrice, Lincoln, or Milford, and our learning centers are online at southeast.edu/visit SCC. SCC, your path to possible.
Hey guys, it's Nick. 93.7 The Ticket is excited to be broadcasting this weekend from Stillwater, Oklahoma, as the Big Ten champion Nebraska baseball team appears in their first regional since 2021. From Friday through Monday, Austin and I will have pregame shows, postgame reactions, interviews, and other thoughts from Stillwater as the Huskers begin their road to Omaha. If you're making the trip down there, make sure you join Austin and I on Friday from 12 to 2 from the Garage Burgers and Beer in Stillwater, located just 3 blocks away from O'Brate Stadium. Regional coverage is presented by Mullen Motors, Sandhills Global, and Blur Events. It's NCAA baseball tournament coverage live from Stillwater, Oklahoma, this Friday through Monday on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
On the Block with Strick and Austin.
It's, hey, he looked as advertised. He looked really good in the spring game. And because of that, we're going back to a bowl game this year, is what Husker fans are telling them. So I think the fans have a more realistic perspective, and I think this coaching staff has done a really good job of handling Dylan Raiola and the expectations around him.
Weekdays from 2 to 4 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket. It is Friday, wrapping up another week.
It's
Get it,
Friday.
AD.
It's Friday.
All right, Naya, time
It's
to sing.
Friday.
Go, Naya.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. It's Friday. I don't know what to go. I thought you were going to still do it with
Nope,
me.
keep going.
You just want me to
It's
freestyle?
Friday. It's
It's Friday.
Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. Me and Raff did the Friday with Naya. When the dude came over, we looked at him. I'll beat you down. I'll beat you down. To the ground. Oh, to the ground. Raff stood up. Gave him Brody. Raff stood up. Gave him Hody. I'll beat you down. I'll beat you down. I'll beat you down. All the way to the ground. And I said, Daddy, please stop. Daddy, please stop.
My boyfriend is listening to this somewhere having a heart attack.
I gave him the look here, actually, at the studio.
Okay, Raff and my boyfriend have never met, and Max was just standing there, and we were in a conversation. Raff, like Batman, just shows up.
All 12 feet of him.
He spawned. He spawned.
Just out of the darkness.
And was just standing there imposing.
I gave him
giving him the
look.
craziest stare I've ever seen in my life.
Raff came up behind him and was like,
Justice.
Yeah, that's how it went down.
Max is a cool dude. He's a cool dude. Like I said, he's holding his own.
Very chivalrous. Is that the word I want to use? Chivalrous.
He's very chivalrous.
Chivalrous.
Yeah, and then
chivalrous.
Raff walked away, and Max just goes, That's a big boy.
Yeah. Where's the trigger? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she?
That's Raff.
I am Raff, man. I am the darkness. I think Raff's going to dismantle him.
You merely adopted it. I was born.
Born in the darkness.
Molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. There's nothing but blight.
This would also be such a much longer conversation if Ahman Green was here and, he heard us talking about Batman.
Yeah.
I know. I hope he's listening. I doubt he's listening, but Batman's a terrible superhero.
Oh,
now we'll know if he's actually listening.
He will be in the comments like I'm on my way
He's
right now.
he's just a rich dude who knows a couple karates.
Oh man!
And like you think about it, anyone could do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Truly,
any rich
you
dude
guys,
could be
you guys are gonna have AG.
Yeah.
Not happy.
Hey, Naya. David from Manu says Max is no Francisco, or whatever his name was.
Oh my god!
It was Alejandro.
Oh my gosh, are we talking about? Yeah,
Francesco.
My dad, his name was Alessandro.
Alessandro.
My dad calling me while I was like in the middle of a little Italian class, whatever, and study abroad time of my life. My dad calls me like, "We're on the radio in 1 minute, and you need to tell everybody about a date that you went on." And I was like, "All right."
Yep. Every time she said his name, though, I was thinking that movie Taken.
Yeah.
That dude. My daughter's clear across the world, and I'm thinking, man, I will go over there and mop this dude quickly.
AD's got a particular set of skills.
I will find you.
I will find you.
And I will kill you.
And I will kill you. Good luck. Tommy says, Max is welcome to join the growing number of Rav's roadies.
Hey, you're in, Max.
Not yet, Tommy. Not yet, Tommy. I like it, but we're going to hold off on that.
That comes at 5 years.
5 years.
We got to put in some work for that. Well, speaking of years, though, this has been a long time for this record as far as the history goes. Enrico, you're going to love this one too. You being the track aficionado that you were. But a lot of folks don't know. They think Rico would just be on here talking trash about, because I know some of the other guys give him a hard time. Rico was a fast dude. Rico, what was your 110? What was your 110 time in the hurdles?
Fast.
14.5.
That is rolling. Because sometimes people look at Rico like, dude, that short dude can't run. Okay. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's not fast now. Now at these kids.
Okay, what's the record right now? What's the state high right now as far as the state low? I'm sorry, the 110s.
I'm not sure. I'd have to
14
look
what?
At it. Like 14.1.
And Cluster ran something like sickening too.
He went so I went 14.57. Cluster went 14.53.
Okay, think about that. Cluster Johnson is one of the most decorated athletes in the history of Nebraska sports. And it was ironic last night that now you were doing their show with WTF with Strickland, Clinton Childs, Cluster Johnson, and I got them on there. Yeah, I got them on there.
Strickland.
And Eric Strickland. Clinton Childs, Eric Strickland, and Cluster Johnson are three of the most decorated athletes to ever come out of the state of Nebraska. I'm talking about high school sports.
Yep.
Okay. Clinton was state champion wrestler, football player. Okay. Cluster wrestler, state champ wrestler, state champ track, and whatnot didn't win state football, but Gatorade player of the year, something crazy like that. You had Eric Strickland, we already know. Okay.
Yep.
Drafted in baseball and played professionally in basketball.
And could have played football as well. So in have Rico, he beat you by what? By how many?
0.4.
0.4?
0.04.
0.04.
0.04 is how much Cluster the record is that Rico was. So Rico knows what he's doing. So I'm just going to say that out now because every time Rico can't do this. Okay, go out there and run 14-something and 110s and then come back and talk to me. Go out there and run 18-something and come back and talk to me then, jumping over something.
I wonder if I could get under 20.
Dude, I'd be lucky to do it.
I wonder if you could get over 2 hurdles in a row.
I could.
No
hurdles. With decent form.
No hurdles.
Dude, that's what's scary. He's running think about this, y'all. You're running 110 meters.
Yeah.
Jumping over high hurdles.
Yeah.
And you did it in 14 seconds.
Yeah.
My brother Mark had the record at Lincoln High for forever. He had ran at 39.3.
Mm-hmm.
And then Luff.
Yeah, Darius.
Darius Luff broke his record. Finally, my brother set that record in 83 at Lincoln High, and Luff, I think, broke it in 2021, 2022 or something like that.
Yeah.
That record was there for like forever.
No, it was further back because Darius has been at Lincoln at the university for 5 years.
So 2019 maybe?
Something like that.
That's right. It had been before COVID.
Yeah. And you're doing high hurdles too.
Yeah, I did the 300.
So you're not exactly like Edwin Moses height wise.
No.
Those hurdles look.
Think about this.
They're up to my hip.
Rico, you're 5 what? How tall are you?
5'5".
5'5", and you're jumping hurdles that are up to his hip.
36 inches.
Good Lord.
Dude, I would now the 300s to run. You ran it in
39.
what? What did you run it in? 39.
30 in what?
The 300 highs.
30. I think it was like 39.8.
That's ridiculous, dude. Don't be sleeping on Rico, y'all. We tease, but don't be
cow.
sleeping on him. In 2000, actually, this record here in 2008, Usain Bolt breaks the world record in the 100-meter sprint with a wind legal 9.72. That is ridiculous. And think about this, y'all. Remember, he stopped running.
Yeah.
Put
He
the hands
started
up.
pointing at the crowd.
Yeah, he stopped running.
That's kind of what I do too. That's probably why my times are always so slow.
Yeah, that's why. That's
Get
why.
out the blocks, pointing at the crowd. I'm here.
Why are your times so slow, Ralph? Well, because they got to work the crowd.
Yes. Hey, Coach Drown. Darius Luff holds the record, I think, but I don't know what his time is. No, Coach Drown. Yes, Luff holds the record at Lincoln High.
I think he has a state record too.
Hey, Coach Drown, test us back in.
I'll have to look it up because I remember because I was in college. I might have been in college at the time, or I might have been just out of college. And I remember looking at something, and somebody was talking about this Darius Luff guy at Lincoln High and him running hurdles. And I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. And then I look at the times, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute.
This dude is the truth.
I was like, oh, where's this guy? They're like, oh, he's going to Lincoln. I go, perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes. So Luff broke my brother's record, was there from 83 until whenever Luff broke it. And Luff is a kid. He's got, one more year left?
No, this is his last
year. Last year in Nebraska?
This is his last year.
Okay.
He's going into, so they're going to be at Nationals this weekend, I believe. I think it's this weekend. But he's going in as he is the second fastest time overall throughout the outdoor season in the nation, I believe. And I think it's the 6th fastest. As of when he ran it at Big Tens, it was the 6th fastest in the world.
Hello.
Goodness gracious.
For this year.
Wow.
So he's going in as one of the favorites to win. He fell short last year. I think he had the fastest time going into the finals. Ended up getting, he was an All-American, obviously, but I don't remember what place he got.
Mm-hmm.
But he's one of the favorites going in, and this is exactly why he came back for this last year. He didn't have to, but he had another year. He decided to come back for this year. This is the reason why he came back. So we'll see. Hopefully he can get it done. And then we might, potentially see him at the Olympic trials. We'll see.
Nice.
It's always cool when you see a kid from your hometown, shining on an international
That's awesome.
stage.
I
as
want
far
to
as
get
that
him in
goes.
here at some point.
We'll make that happen. We'll make that happen. David says Rico cheated in the high hurdles because he just ran under them.
Oh my God.
He's only got to get over one, I believe. Just one, right, to make it legal?
You can't go under him.
Oh, you can't go under?
Disqualified. You can't go under him. You can't touch him with your hands. You can knock him over.
Oh, you just knock him
That
over.
slows you down.
Yeah. Latex Mallard from MySpace. What's up? He goes, you got me on the hurdles, Rico. But how was your mini golf game?
Oh.
I'm actually pretty decent at mini golf.
Oh.
I tell you what, MySpace man.
You think that you're good at mini golf until you go to adventure golf and do the backwoods course.
Yeah, Dylan Bulkey.
That was insane.
Owns that now. I'm another business partner. And you're exactly right, baby girl. That mini golf, it's like
Keenan said it was the hardest course he's ever played.
It is like ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And they really did a heck of a job. If you haven't played out there, go play out there sometime, the backwoods, the mini golf.
Nice.
Well, folks, that is our history segment.
I got
come
some
back.
birthdays.
Oh, yeah. We got some birthdays.
All right. Turning 81 years old today, Broadway Joe Willie.
81?
Wow. 81 years old, former New York Jet quarterback.
It seem like he's 81.
Former Alabama Crimson Tide, Roll Tide.
Yep.
Roll Tide. That's shout out to my
Tide.
girlfriend if she's listening. But
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. But so Joe Willie's 81 years old today. And then turning 51 years old today from Bradenton, Florida, Super Bowl champion, Nebraska national champion, Tyrone Williams.
Yes, indeed. Wow. Freaky T, my former roommate.
Happy birthday, Tyrone.
Tyrone Williams played for the Packers, played for the Cowboys, played for the Falcons for a stint. Had a great career. Tyrone Williams, man, my roommate, my boy. There's a lot of stories I can't share on the radio.
Beep, beep.
And then, hey, AD, because I was AD, dog. It's time to go, man. It's time to go, man. Brooke ain't playing AD. Time to go, man. Let's go, dog. That I love. I'll never forget the story about Tyrone, man. So Rico and I and Raff, I think we have heard it before. This game, he flew us up there to Green Bay, man. It was brutally cold out there. I mean, brutal. We get back to his place after the game. I said, Ty, man, how do you play in these temperatures, man? It was, hey, let me tell you something, man. As long as they keep writing me these checks, every day is 80 degrees, brother.
That's a good way to think about it.
As long as they keep writing me these checks, every day is 80 degrees.
I get down with that.
And Tyrone was very, very wise with his finances, does very well today, man. Love that dude to death. I remember he rolled in in college, for the most part of college, man, he had an old beat-up red pickup truck. And I remember him saying, before he goes, AD, I'm going to tell you something, man. And he wanted to keep that truck as long as he wanted to keep it to remind him where he came from. Because Tyrone came here as a Prop 48 when Prop 48s were going on. And that dude busted his tail off. Very quiet, didn't say a lot. But I remember that one of the greatest games he had was when he shut down Michael Westbrook from Colorado. When they had Michael Westbrook, Rashawn Salam, the quarterback, Cordell Stewart, and Tyrone just put the clamps on him, man. But Tyrone was just one of those quiet dudes that would lock you up quick and can golf too, man. I think Tyrone's probably about a 3 handicap.
Hello.
He just one of them dudes that could pick up a tennis racket for the first time and get it with in 10 minutes.
Just like I am an athlete.
Yeah, picks up a lacrosse stick and all of a sudden he can play lacrosse. There's just dudes like that.
It's tough being that person.
I know it's the worst, isn't it? It's so difficult because then you're just, folks, you want to play something for fun and all of a sudden people are like, oh, I thought that you weren't good at this. That's the first time.
For instance, Raff, if you haven't seen Raff's somersault, the bear roll.
Very, very.
He's a gymnast.
Yeah, he's
very fluid.
Agile.
But here's the deal, though. I'm 50 years old. How many other 50-year-olds are going to go out there and try that? AD will, I know, but
nope.
Nope. First thing I'm gonna do when I turn 50 is I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna send you a video.
A somersault?
Yep.
So what is that? 30 more years?
20.
Oh gosh.
I hope I'm still alive when he sends the video.
Rico, I want to see that
video. Technically 19 because I turned 31 this year.
Okay, so maybe I'll still be alive.
Oh man.
Since we're talking birthdays, shout out to shout out to my sister-in-law, Casey Schott, turns 27.
Nice.
Oh, happy B-Day.
Happy birthday, Casey.
Happy birthday to Casey.
She's not watching this, but
she's not watching this.
We can clip it back and send it to her though, man. Dirk Edwards, what's up, man? He goes, yo, AD, you guys were neighbors with a friend of mine. I hope we didn't do anything too crazy, Dirk, to your neighbor. We were pretty quiet though, man. We lived on Madison Street.
Yeah.
And we would have a few social gatherings, but nothing crazy because it was kind of like in the Nebraska Westland area. We lived right by East Campus, off to the north of East Campus, basically, northeast of East Campus. But it was pretty laid back. It was me,
but
Tyrone.
There might have been another address that maybe wasn't as laid back.
I think 1010E has yellow tape around it still. That was me, Tyrone Williams, Barry Miles, and Frazier, Tommy, man. We had a cool crib.
That sounds
man.
like just a crazy place to be.
It was. We had our moments.
And that's how we'll leave it.
I'm going to ask my daughter going, what time? She's like, wait a minute.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Folks, we come back. We got some Husker football to discuss. We just got a text from Nick. He's ready on deck. But actually, I think he's playing a video game. But nevertheless.
Oh my.
We'll be right back. It's The Drive. 93.7 The Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth. 93.7 The Ticket.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in May. Try their brand new cake batter cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. Also, enjoy a new energy fusion drink with a variety of flavors and carrot cake muffins with cream cheese frosting. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and it's truck month at Koppel, and we want to sell them all. Choose between 0.9% APR or as much as $8,000 off list price. Yes, you heard right. That's 0.9% APR or as much as $8,000 off list on select new GMC and Chevrolet inventory. So please make that money-saving drive to Koppel in Louisville or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit, must trade and finance.
Breathe easier inside your home with Bryant. Eliminate allergens and odors and control humidity too. For a breath of fresh air, call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Join On the Block and Old School live from Scissors and Scotch on 30th and Yankee Hill on Thursday, June 6th to celebrate their grand opening. Feel better instantly with a beard trim, haircut, or a traditional shave courtesy of the experienced and professional barbers at Scissors and Scotch. Stick around after your cut and enjoy a beverage in their cozy bar area, and don't worry, there's more than just Scotch. Spend your afternoon with Scissors and Scotch at 93.7 The Ticket, live on location June 6th from 2 to 6 p.m.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Hey guys, it's Nick. 93.7 The Ticket is excited to be broadcasting this weekend from Stillwater, Oklahoma, as the Big Ten champion Nebraska baseball team appears in their first regional since 2021. From Friday through Monday, Austin and I will have pregame shows, postgame reactions, interviews, and other thoughts from Stillwater as the Huskers begin their road to Omaha. If you're making the trip down there, make sure you join Austin and I on Friday from 12 to 2 from the Garage Burgers and Beer in Stillwater, located just 3 blocks away from O'Brate Stadium. Regional coverage is presented by Mullen Motors, Sandhills Global, and Blur Events. It's NCAA baseball tournament coverage live from Stillwater, Oklahoma, this Friday through Monday on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 7th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, you see a chance of showers and storms throughout the day. Otherwise cloudy with the high around 75. Tonight, a continued chance of showers and storms with the low around 60. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies return. And the afternoon high around 82. Meteorologist Kyle Klecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Welcome to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Friday. Hour 2 is proudly sponsored by Doors Plus. If your garage door needs maintenance or you need an entirely new garage door, give Cameron Hall and his team a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus is locally owned and handles everything from residential or commercial garage doors, garage door openers, safety tune-ups, or custom design. Visit doorsplusllc.com to learn more. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more. We're back.
And more.
And more.
Over the rainbow.
Well, folks, we got a quick segment before we get to Nick here at 9:30, halfway through the hour. That's going to be coming in. But the Huskers, there was the schedule released yesterday of just the game times as far as TV goes. Nick and Raff, Rico and Raff. Nick's there somewhere here too.
How dare you?
Is that Jack Russell out there?
I thought it was, but the window's not.
No, yes, not his. Yeah, I don't think that's
him.
Yeah,
no window down.
I think his truck's.
He's probably sleeping in.
Yeah, he's probably sleeping in. But nevertheless, they were released yesterday. Nebraska's TV schedule. You know, and just looking at the TV schedule, Rico, when we and Raff were growing up, I mean, we were listening to a lot of the games on the radio, unless it was like an Oklahoma or, like a big time game or something like that. I mean, you just didn't see a lot of those games on TV.
Would you like 2 games televised a year? Maybe.
I think the max they could have back in the day was 4.
Yeah.
That was the max that you could have.
As a school?
Yeah.
So you got Nebraska, it was always Nebraska, Oklahoma. You may get like a UCLA in there.
I was going to say the same thing. And then maybe like a Missouri. Missouri actually back in the 80s was pretty powerful.
Pretty powerful matchup. I'm trying to think what else.
God, who would be another
South
one?
South Carolina, sometimes when we played South Carolina, it came on TV.
We played Sterling Sharp, and their quarterback was
who was that dude?
Todd Cox, I believe.
Was it Todd Cox that was a quarterback that time?
I think so.
I can't remember who it was.
It's okay. You're a Huskers guru, not a Gamecocks guru.
Yeah, but there was not a lot of games on TV back then. Put it that way.
That's crazy.
So UTEP, I'll kind of string it down to you, read it to you, and we'll go back over it. But August 31st against UTEP, that's 2:30 p.m. on Fox.
I'm good with that.
Yep.
I like midday games. A lot of people don't like I like midday games.
I like 2:30. I like Fox. I like Dylan Raiola stepping under center for the very first time.
Okay.
Hello. Hello, world.
Yep.
Hello, world.
Here we go.
Dylan's here.
Yep.
Oh, boy. Pump the brakes. September 7th versus Colorado. Night game, 6:30 p.m. NBC.
Ooh, buddy.
And what type of buzz do you think Lincoln is going to have during that time?
It's been a minute since Nebraska's been on NBC.
Yes.
And no Jack Collinsworth or Jason Garrett. Thank you very much.
And you know what, guys? Those guys, the commentators, I got to admit, I know some people really listen to them a lot. I don't really care. I mean, I just want to see the game because sometimes, I mean, it's always nice when you have some good commentators.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know you guys are more critical. You got a better ear than I do towards it. I can care less who's commentating it as long as they take care of business.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
But that's going to be a game 6:30 p.m., dude. That's going to be a game. 6:30 p.m. NBC, Memorial Stadium, of course. There'll be so many storylines and plot lines around that game, man.
It's going to be interesting to see because people don't – I know it's not the same North Dakota State team that they've been in the past, but they're still a tough team to go against, and that's Colorado's first matchup.
And then also, too, when – I don't know if they've sent anything out yet, the 30-year reunion. Will that be that game?
I'm not sure when it'll be our 30-year 94 championship reunion, though.
So I would think maybe Colorado game, 30-year reunion weekend, maybe. I mean, you got a night game, so you'd have all day to,
Based on the way VJ was talking 2 days ago, it seems like that's going to be it.
Yeah, I've heard no official word whatsoever, but I know we'll find that out soon. I'm sure. We'll find that out soon. Because then the following week you have another 6:30 p.m. game because we play Northern Iowa September 14th. That's on BTN, Big Ten Network at 6:30. We got Northern Iowa, and then September 20th versus Illinois 7 p.m. on Fox.
Yep. That's Friday
three night games in a row.
3 night games in a row. Well, actually 14. Yeah, 3 night. No, let me see. Yes, 3 night games.
3 in a row, man.
Remember, that's the Friday night game.
Yep, Friday night game.
Man, I feel so bad for the college students. Just terrible. You got to deal with a night game, and then afterwards you leave the game.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Oh, the worst.
It's awful. No, it's
Oh.
the best. Me and my
Yes.
friends saw that schedule come out, and we were like, yes.
Let's
go.
Like, you
Let's go.
gotta spend all day
Nia's a
preparing.
big Nebraska football fan.
No. I'm the biggest Nebraska fan.
Biggest Nebraska football fan ever.
I'm not living at home during that 3 week stretch. You're gonna be staying at
You
home.
gotta spend
No
all-
night games for me.
You spend all day preparing for the game, and then the game gets over, and those are 3, potential, winnable games. So winnable game.
Yep.
And you
And
go
then you
in,
have to
and
celebrate
then you have to
after.
celebrate a win after,
Or more than a
streak.
loss.
Oh.
You know what though? I
Just
really
terrible.
want Naya's college career to see Nebraska actually, because the boys.
Me too.
Neither one of the boys see during the college and University of Nebraska. Neither one of them saw a winning team, a winning schedule, a winning record, or a bowl game.
What'd you say if Nebraska made it to a bowl game while one of your kids was in college, you'd pay for the whole thing?
Pay for what?
The bowl trip.
Oh, they can go
I'm
wherever they want to
going.
go, as long as they pay for
I'm
it.
going to.
No, I said you.
Oh no, I'm not paying for it.
Aaron
She went
Davis.
to Rome. She's good for life.
Yeah,
I mean,
she doesn't need a bowl game.
she's good for life.
That's
You mean to tell me she wants to go to the Boca Raton Bowl? She went to Rome.
Yeah,
Actually, I think Nia wants to go to the Gin and Juice Bowl down in Arizona.
Yeah, hey, I can guarantee you, she ain't going to that one.
No, they can go wherever they want, but daddy's done.
Daddy's done.
For big trips.
He said, I'm out.
For big
That's
trips.
fair. That's
yeah,
fair.
for big trips. I'll take care of some other stuff, but I'm like, I haven't even been to Rome.
Daddy's done.
Look, she whipped out the passport.
I've only been to Ralston 2 times.
She already whipped
She's
out
going to
the
Rome.
passport, man. She doesn't need to go to California.
Right.
You're right.
Oh,
And I
no.
was there for like a month and a half.
Everybody's like,
So,
oh,
Yeah.
you need to go to the Rose Bowl. She saw the Coliseum.
Yeah.
I-
This week. Where are you going this weekend? Oh, this week we're going to Prague.
yeah, literally any.
Does Caesar live here?
Caesar lived here. No, he did not. September 28th at Purdue. I'm going to say this real quick about the Illinois game, guys. I don't know why, and I hope I'm wrong. That game scares me.
It's a sneaky one.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a sneaky one.
BB, Coach B,
Yep.
for Illinois, he's just it's one of those cats. That's one of those games that just scares me.
Shout out to Bert.
Just scares me. All right. Another one that scares me, September 28th at Purdue. 11 a.m. game, new coach, and Purdue is one of those games again. Purdue and Illinois, to me, are synonymous with each other in the way that you just don't know what to expect with them. And maybe I'm going in hindsight of how Nebraska has played them in the past coaching regimes.
I mean, that's all you can do, though.
Yeah, that's it. We can only go by the receipts.
Based on the way that Nebraska has played Illinois and Purdue in the past, those are scary matchups. Those are matchups where you feel as if you should have the upper hand on them every time going in, especially with Purdue having a new coach. But the past has said otherwise. Just like with Northwestern.
See, guys, we're talking about the past, but I'm lived in my Raiola era.
Oh my gosh. That's like the 4th time you've mentioned his name today.
You have no idea.
You have no idea.
It was my Taylor Swift. I'm in the Raiola era
Calm
now.
down,
Oh my
T-Swizzle.
gosh.
Hey, Hizzlebear, that meme has got me in stitches from the Hangover.
This isn't the real Caesar.
This is the real Caesar Palace, isn't it?
We have
From the
that.
Hangover.
We have that on a rejoin for the happy hour.
Yeah, you guys do. Tommy says, as long as it's not Ed Cunningham, I'm fine with any announcer.
Ed Cunningham.
So those are the first few, and I got a few more in here. I got to scroll back through because I lost my spot.
Oh, yeah, you're on Rutgers now.
So Rutgers.
Oh, that's to be determined still.
Yeah,
CBA still.
Because that's to see, if Rutgers is having a good season, if Nebraska holds up their end of the bargain as well.
Exactly. So we got to see what happens there. So the 11 o'clock game, I'm not a fan of 11 o'clock games.
Nope.
But that's the September 28th.
Don't mind. So, okay. Caveat. If Nebraska wins, I don't mind them.
Yeah, if they lose,
when they have lost,
It
at
ruins
11,
your whole day.
It just
Ruins your whole day.
terrible. That's why I don't mind the Friday game, because if you look at the schedule for that Saturday,
A lot of games.
Oh, it's a good Saturday.
Yeah.
So I don't have to worry about a Nebraska game ruining my day, or sitting on pins and needles waiting for Nebraska to go.
Yeah.
Good point.
I can see that. Both sides of it.
It's a good Saturday slate of games on that one.
November 29th at Iowa, 6:30 p.m. The first time we've played Iowa at night during this time, to my understanding.
Yes.
6:30 p.m. NBC for the Heroes Trophy, which, I mean, I guess I'm just from a different era, but to me, I just win. I care less about the trophies. Just win the daggum game.
Yep.
And they got Iowa at 6:30 p.m. So again, August 31st, UTEP at 2:30 p.m. Fox. Colorado, September 7th, 6:30 p.m. NBC. September 14th, versus Northern Iowa on BTN at 6:30. Illinois, 7 p.m. That's a Friday night game. Remember, on Fox.
7 p.m.
7 p.m. game on a Friday night. And I know that's been a lot of chagrin from people around here. You know, high school football. I get both sides.
They moved a few high school games too. I saw.
Yeah.
And West Side and Bellevue West were supposed to play that Friday. They're playing that Thursday.
And the thing about it, folks, I think I have to remind, and people know this already. I'm not reminding of anything. This is out of Nebraska's hands. We can't.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
this is the thing. Until you get back to where you believe you should be, and until Nebraska is winning consistently, you are at the mercy of the Big Ten, because Ohio State and Michigan, they're not playing any Friday games.
Nobody ain't playing no Friday night
because
games.
the Big Ten, when they came out and said, we're thinking about having some Friday games, Ohio State and Michigan were like, no, you're not. Not with us, you're not.
Yep.
And the Big Ten was like, okay, we'll just make everybody else do it.
Let's look at the bottom litter here. Who we're going to choose. And you know what? That's the reality.
Northwestern, Indiana,
Rutgers,
Nebraska. That's just how it is.
Here's the thing. If you don't want to play Friday night games, folks, we have to become relevant in our conference.
Win on Saturdays.
Winning solves all of it.
And the one Friday.
September 28th. Yeah. Again, Purdue on the 28th at 11 a.m. And November 29th at Iowa, 6:30 p.m. Folks, we're going to go to a break. And we come back. We got Nick coming live from Stillwater, Oklahoma. It's The Drive. It's Friday. 937 a ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
There are some things that happen every day. In the morning, my paper gets delivered. Thank you. Around noon, my neighbor waters his flowers wearing a bathrobe and hip waders. Hello, Mr. Willis.
Where's my paper?
After dinner, the lady up the street walks her 14 poodles. And just before the 10 o'clock news, the Nebraska lottery winning numbers are drawn for their daily games. Nebraska Pick 3, 2x2, and My Day. With Nebraska Pick 3, you choose your bet type. In 2x2, there's a $22,000 top prize. And with My Day, you choose a 6-digit date. They're all just $1 to play, with drawings every day. Oh, excuse me. Hi, Mr. Willis.
I'm still looking for my paper.
Guess which part of the day is my favorite?
Nebraska Pick 3, 2x2, and My Day top prize odds vary by game.
Hey guys, it's Nick. 93.7 The Ticket is excited to be broadcasting this weekend from Stillwater, Oklahoma, as the Big Ten champion Nebraska baseball team appears in their first regional since 2021. From Friday through Monday, Austin and I will have pregame shows, postgame reactions, interviews, and other thoughts from Stillwater as the Huskers begin their road to Omaha. If you're making the trip down there, make sure you join Austin and I on Friday from 12 to 2 from the Garage Burgers and Beer in Stillwater, located just 3 blocks away from O'Brate Stadium. Regional coverage is presented by Mullen Motors, Sandhills Global, and Blur Events. It's NCAA baseball tournament coverage live from Stillwater, Oklahoma, this Friday through Monday on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
At Southeast Community College, community is our middle name. Our continuing education classes offer personal interest, traffic safety and licensing, online learning, and adult education classes across Southeast Nebraska, or online in your own home. Learn pottery or floral design, take a computer course, learn Spanish, how to start writing a book, or Air Fryer 101. See the full schedule of continuing education classes online at southeast.edu/continuing. SCC, your path to possible.
Gaina Trucking is hiring for heavy equipment operators and a heavy equipment mechanic. Working at Gaina Trucking is a great career with excellent team culture, with benefits package including competitive pay based on experience, health, vision, and dental insurance, and a 401k plan. If you're looking for a new job as a heavy equipment operator or mechanic, apply online at GainaTrucking.com or call 402-794-5000. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking.
Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, you see a chance of showers and storms throughout the day. Otherwise cloudy with the high around 75. Then a continued chance of showers and storms with a low around 60. And tomorrow we'll see mainly sunny skies return. An afternoon high around 82. Meteorologist Kyle Plecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
I'm Dave Osted. And I'm Ryan Osted. I think my first memory of golf is playing with my dad at a par 3 course. It was an absolute blast, and he always would have an ice cream hole. So if I got an 8 or less, we'd be going for ice cream.
My first memory of golf really focused on driving the golf cart, being able to drive that cart.
You were a crazy driver.
I was a crazy driver, but it was what I look forward to. And what's really funny now, when I take my kids out play golf, that is the one thing, along with the snack bar, that they are most excited about.
Focus on the good stuff. Play better, have fun, and shop Osted's.
Breathe easier inside your home with Bryant. Eliminate allergens and odors and control humidity too. For a breath of fresh air, call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
School tells you all about the 4 seasons: spring, summer, and so on. And then there's a way we really tell what time of year it is. Sports seasons: football season, baseball season, or even off season. Well, what's the chocolate season? Well, it's now, of course. And now, and always. Whether you're looking for a caffeinated pick-me-up on the way to work, a little snack on the way home, or you need the perfect gift that's sure to be appreciated, it's time for the chocolate season, y'all. 40th and Old Cheney, or order ahead at thechocolateseason.com. See you there.
Looking for a job that feels like family? Join Lincoln Industries, where tradition meets innovation. They're a family-owned, privately held manufacturing company with a passion for excellence and a commitment to their community. They have openings on all shifts at both the main plant and air park facilities, offering flexibility to fit your schedule. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out, there's a place for you there. At Lincoln Industries, they invest in their people's success, providing opportunities for growth and advancement. Apply now and become a part of something special at Lincoln Industries.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Friday. It is a big day in Husker Nation. Nebraska baseball faces off against the Florida Gators today. From The Ticket,
on the spot there, Mr. Nick Sainert and Austin Orman. So, yeah. Is Nick with us yet? Do we have him?
Nick is on.
Hello, gentlemen.
Video games.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Oh, yeah. You sound good.
Is it okay?
No, it's terrible.
We got
because
you,
it's your
man.
voice.
Hey, Nick.
Oh.
Hey, Nick.
Wow.
First of all, good morning to you, my man. Good morning to you. Hey, so did you guys run into any weather driving down?
No, it was crazy. We did not run into a single raindrop. So
wow.
It was actually really good. Also, I heard the driving comments that you guys made earlier in the show.
What comments were that?
What are you saying about?
About how I probably slept through the entire thing eating plain cashews. I would like to point out that when we recorded that.
Look at that. That's that
When
hotel.
we recorded that video, it was the first time. So I drove from Lincoln to through Wichita.
Oh,
can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you, brother.
Okay, hold on one second. Let me try to switch to a hotspot here. How about
disconnect the video game and actually plug in the right stream.
Yeah.
that? Oh, funny guy.
That tends to help.
It happens. It be like that sometimes. It's okay though. It's okay. He's trying to tell us that he drove from Lincoln to Wichita. And then they switched off.
So he actually drove the lion's share of the drive. Then
well, that's 5 hours. I mean, all you have left is like an hour and 15 minutes left.
I think it's an hour and a half. So four to Wichita and then an hour and a half to where they're going to Stillwater.
Austin would never allow that. I doubt that.
Yeah.
Austin drove most of the way.
Nick, how you doing now, brother?
He's trying to switch it over to the hotspot right now.
Okay,
So
switching over.
Yeah, he'll hop on.
So remember, the guys are at the garage today, Stillwater, from 12 to 2. So if you're in Stillwater today or on your way down there right now, stop in, say hi. I wonder if they went to the garage last night just to test it out, just to see if it lives up to all the
set
standards.
up and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And big thanks to all the sponsors, man.
Todd Ellis, thank you, IQ Crew. I knew it was
the quarterback from 87 Gamecocks.
I could not think of his last name.
Big thanks to all the sponsors with that as well, Rico. I think it was Sandhills Publishing. Who else was on there with them? For the tailgate.
Oh, there he is.
Nick's guy.
How do we sound, guys?
Oh,
good.
You sound good.
Great. Sound great.
Okay, cool. Because this is through my Verizon hotspot through my phone, so we'll just see how this goes. But yeah, I mean Cushing, Oklahoma, the location of me and Austin's hotel, not the most extravagant, and also there's not a whole lot going on outside. Went outside, walked around a little bit this morning after breakfast, and maybe saw one person and 2 vehicles. So just not a whole lot going on. There's a lot of Nebraska license plates, I will say, at our hotels, though. And the guy, when we checked in a little after 11 p.m. last night, told us that they are fully booked the entire weekend. So not only here at the good old Best Western Plus, I believe is what it's called, but the entire city and around this part. We're about 18 miles from Stillwater. So we are even farther away. People are flocking to Oklahoma this weekend.
You should have drove to Moore, Oklahoma. Don't they have a VIP suite down there for you?
I hope not. I'm never going back there. I am never going back to Moore, Oklahoma. The only time I'll go to Moore, Oklahoma is when I'm driving through Moore, Oklahoma. There is no reason for me to ever stop again at that Super 8.
They've got a room with your name on it. This is a Nick Sainert suite. That's what it is.
Hey, they have a room with a lot of stuff on it. So they are, it's certainly an interesting one. So I'm going to stay farther away. That's the biggest thing. So I'll show you guys the room here. So I was genuinely surprised at how large this is. And,
wow.
So it actually works out pretty well.
wasn't
room
right
too
there.
bad. Yeah. I don't know who. No. And also Jay does not need any more ammunition there, so we need to not worry about that. But no, it's been really good. Excited to get today rolling. It's going to be a really good crowd down there by O'Brate Stadium, and we're excited to get down there in just a couple of hours.
Nick, let me ask you this, man. You've played baseball before. You've done a number of baseball games. Everybody kind of has their feelings going into games. Obviously, you're playing against a team you haven't played against before this year, that is. What's your gut going into this one?
Oh, I don't know. So honestly, Austin and I had pretty good conversation on it last night, and like Brett Sears, I was listening to Brett Sears and Will Bolt in their press conference from yesterday after they practiced, and it was very apparent that they want to keep this baseball. And what I mean by that is, don't worry about, oh, we're playing Florida on the other side, or don't worry about, okay, now it's the NCAA tournament, right? Because Will Bolt, and I'm trying to find the quote, this is what Will Bolt said: it's baseball. You have to be able to put aside anything going on outside the white lines to be your best. When we embrace the competition part of it, we are at our best. You get in the postseason against big name teams, big crowds, and you let that get into the forefront of your minds, that's when you're not in a good place. Truthfully, that's what allowed the 2021 team to come back through the losers bracket. They didn't look at it as some tall task. It was a quote, you have a job to do and you just show up and do it. I think that's what Nebraska has to do. Like, I think we look back at this Big Ten tournament and it was a miraculous run. Like, let's just be honest with it. It was truly unexpected, right? You expected Nebraska to probably win a couple of games, but to lose the way they did on that Tuesday night, but then also to come back and win 5 straight, you can play really good baseball and still lose a game, right? Like, so that's where, like, Austin and I were having the conversation, is there's a very good chance that in the matchup of these two teams, it's a 3-2 ball game, and Nebraska could be on the right side of things, but they could also be on the wrong side of things. And at the end of the day, in both of those results, there's a way and there's an avenue that you just tip your cap to the other team and say, that was just a well played baseball game and you were better than us just barely on this day. So I think when you look at like Nebraska's chances today, I think Will Bolt also said to end the press conference yesterday, he said, quote, we don't need to do anything different. Brett Sears is not going to change his game plan based on who the opponent is. We're not going to change a whole lot based on who the opponent is. We have a lot of respect for Florida, but we don't care who's on the other side. And like, that is the mentality that Will Bolt needs to preach to his guys. So after hearing that, I think there's more confidence. Nebraska just can't let the stage be too big, and they got to keep, as they've said last night, baseball.
You know, Nick, like you said, keeping baseball, and for those guys come in with a lunch pail mentality and not beat themselves.
Yeah.
Don't beat yourself. Play baseball. Don't beat yourself in this game, thinking too hard about it. Because at the end of the day, it's baseball.
Yeah.
It's baseball.
So, Nick, how's the weather down there today? Is it windy?
Honestly, it's not windy, which is probably a positive for Nebraska. Not windy yet. It's very gloomy, right? And obviously, when it's hotter out, baseball is going to fly a little bit more. It's upper 60s. There's chances of rain throughout the next couple of hours. So we'll see what happens when we get to the ballpark. But to that point, AD, about just it's keep baseball. Don't beat yourself. I think the way to think about it also is Brett Sears said it perfectly. He said, quote, solo shots won't beat you. Maybe Florida gets 1, maybe they get 2. I don't know. But I'm not going to put guys in front of guys that do that. As long as we stay in the zone, stay stingy, he goes, I think we'll be fine. And that's really the point, is just figure out a way to stay disciplined, throw strikes, let your defense go to work. If Jack Caglianone hits a solo shot, all right, next batter. It's just don't put on guys in front of Jack Caglianone, because then that solo shot turns into a 2-3 run home run. And that's when you start to see, a potential deficit really, widen. And Nebraska, as we've talked about, despite the ballpark they're playing in, their games are much more of the 6-3 type of games. They do not want to get near the double digits. Florida, they're accustomed to that. And so we'll see if Nebraska can kind of keep it under 5 or 6 runs in total today.
And then probably the biggest question of the day is, we know you're going to be at the garage from 12 to 2. If Nebraska wins, do you head back to the garage afterwards? I mean, all the Raff's roadies and all the 93.7 The Ticket followers want to party with you after the game.
Here's the thing. I'll be honest. So we're going to have a good time down at the garage. Got a couple of comments on the video that we posted of folks that are going to be down there. I know Webster has mentioned on the text line multiple times that he's en route to Stillwater and going to be coming down there. I'll say this also, we passed a former Husker baseball player on the interstate, or they passed us rather. And then I got a call from him a couple of minutes later, and he said, "I'm coming out." He goes, "I'm coming to the garage tomorrow." So we're gonna bring him on at 12:30, and we got a couple special guests lined up. Potentially we're trying to figure out times with some guys from Florida as well. There's going to be plenty of content coming your way, but yeah, 12 to 2, we'll be there. Austin and I are about to record after I get off with you guys. We're about to record about a 30-minute segment that we'll post as well, just to kind of get folks ready to go. The garage is going to be a super cool place. Talked to a couple people at the hotel, a couple Nebraska fans at the hotel. They said that they're going to be down there. We're expecting a lot of foot traffic. And one important thing that I will say about this regional, just in totality, is that you have some pretty big names, right? And Nebraska specifically can't get overwhelmed with it. But fans can really be intrigued by this regional. You have an Oklahoma State program that's hosted most recently, a couple of regionals. Obviously, you have Florida, who's made the NCAA tournament every single year since 2007, and when Kevin O'Sullivan took over as head coach there. And then Nebraska might not be a powerhouse program, but they have a tag and a title of Power 5 conference champion. And so you have teams that carry a little bit of weight in this regional. It's going to be intriguing, not only for, specific fans of Nebraska or Florida or Oklahoma State, but just I know that the national eyes are on this regional because of the names and kind of the weight that some of these programs and what they've done this season. It carries some weight, and national eyes will be certainly on Stillwater this weekend.
Awesome. Well, that is Mr. Nick Sainert live in Cushing, Oklahoma, about ready to make his way to Stillwater in the garage today. Nick, thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate you, brother, and we kind of miss you.
Yeah, thanks, boys. It was truly an honor to be on the show. Hopefully we can do it again. And, it's great to always talk to you, Christopher Raff. I wish Rico would say a little bit more, but I can't even see him. He's not even on the camera.
I think he's still upset because you didn't text him.
No, I'm fine. I'm just hanging out.
We don't have a pre-made group chat, Rico, with us and everything. So there was also a previous text from our good mutual friend David Freehoff, and Rico's not in that group text. So I'm not in any of the that.
That's the golf chat.
Oh, that's right. I'm not a golfer. You should invite me out. I'll drive the golf cart.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Naya, how's it going? Are you surviving?
Yeah, I mean, it's been an okay morning.
Okay, that's cool.
No, I'm surviving. It's been good. Drove your car here today.
Drove your car.
It's not my car anymore. It's your car.
What's her name? I said Esther. What is it? Eleanor?
It was Eleanor for about 7 years.
Is it still Eleanor?
It's still Eleanor.
You didn't rename her?
Well, I named her Esther, which is still kind of the same vibe as Eleanor.
Starts with an E.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
so
an old lady name.
We decided
Thanks,
we'll stick with that. And I feel like maybe that might be good luck because I told you I have terrible luck with cars. So maybe keeping it
Esther.
Yeah.
Treating you well.
Keeping it Eleanor.
Yeah,
we'll bring the good vibes.
Every time I think of Eleanor, I just think of Gone in 60 Seconds.
Nobody knows what that
You
is.
guys
What
never
is
saw the
that?
movie?
No, what are you talking
You guys
about?
know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The three young people just go, wait,
Is
what is
one
that?
from 1960 that none of us...
Thanks, listeners. The listeners know Gone in 60
The Raff
Seconds.
roadies know.
Yeah, the Raff's roadies know Gone in 60 Seconds. Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
No?
Yes. I know it.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen it, or do you just know
I've seen
of
it one time
Thank you.
Okay.
with my grandpa.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Wow.
What do you got? I gotta ask your guys' prediction. What do we think happens today? I asked Austin this question, and I'll ask you guys the same question. How many home runs does Nebraska hit this weekend?
100.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be. I think they'd be booking a trip to Clemson, South Carolina next weekend. Then.
I'm gonna take the unders. I'm gonna take the unders.
Yeah,
from
if we're
what
putting
you
it at
guessed.
100, I'll take the unders.
I'll take
as well.
the unders.
I'm gonna go with a nice solid.
What if I said 5.5 on the weekend?
I was gonna say under. I was gonna say 4.
Okay, Raff.
Like they manufacture more runs than they.
Yeah, I'm gonna go unders. I'm gonna go unders too.
Yeah, this feels like a big like manufacture runs type of weekend. I think. Also, to that point, and I know you guys got to get out of here soon, so I'm sure Raff has a golf trip or something planned this afternoon.
I gotta work.
You got to work. Sorry, that's my bad. That's my bad.
Play video games all morning. I gotta work.
Hey, I will say, I went down and ate a cheese omelet. It was not cheese in there. There was some red stuff in there. I had to throw it away after one bite. Can't get food
That's an
poisoning down here in Cushing.
Oklahoma red dirt omelet.
Yeah. Red cheese.
Is it really?
Yeah, the Oklahoma red dirt omelet.
Oh, well, I don't know. It is not.
That is the
greatest.
cheese.
But anyway, it will be interesting, I will say, and we'll dive into this. The pitching matchup, right? What's the plan after Brett Sears? Does Nebraska go with like a lefty Kyle Perry that's been there before, especially because Caglianone is a lefty? You also don't want to just solely focus on one guy in the Florida lineup, or do they go with Jalen Worthley, who's really been the one of the more reliable guys as of late? That's going to be something to watch also, just to kind of the evolution of the ball game. And these are big situations for a staff under Will Bolt. And for Will Bolt, it's his first regional since 2021. I think he's got a lot to prove, right? Next year is a contract year. His contract is expired in the 2024-2025 season. Currently makes about $400,000 a year. It's going to be something to watch because this is an important weekend for, I think, a lot of people.
He's getting a new contract. He's getting a raise. He got a Big Ten championship.
Look, man, just keep it simple. Just keep it simple. Brett Sears goes the complete game.
Yeah, simple.
And you don't have to, hey, like you said, you only need 5 wins to get to Omaha. Keep it simple. Have
5 wins to Omaha.
You only 5 wins to Omaha. All pitchers go complete games. You only need 5 pitchers. Problem solved.
He makes it so easy.
There it is.
There we go.
That makes it sound so easy. Gentlemen, appreciate you guys. We'll talk to you later.
All right,
Bye,
sounds
Nick.
good.
Look, he's trying to get out. He's like, I'm out of here.
That was Nick Sainert from Cushing,
He's got
Oklahoma.
stuff to do.
All right, well, we should probably throw it a break, come back, and do a little RGT. So this is The Drive, 93.7, The Ticket.
Spring in Nebraska brings green grass and warmer weather, but it also brings severe storms which can cause damage to your home. Meadowlark Exterior specializes in hail, storm, and wind damage restoration, as well as roofing, siding, and gutters for commercial or residential buildings. Meadowlark Exteriors focuses on fine craftsmanship and proves that in their attention to detail. They offer free roof inspections and estimates and insurance claim assistance, serving the Lincoln and Omaha surrounding areas. Call today at 402-875-2956 or go to meadowlarkexteriors.com.
Keep summer green with Judson Baleen and Judson Irrigation. More than 40 years ago, Judson Irrigation started taking in orphans. Lawn sprinkler systems installed by a quickie, cheapy summer job, install them and forget them outfit long forgotten. Call Judson Irrigation. They'll never forget you.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Community means something different to everyone. But for me, it means cheering on those around you during the good times and helping them out during the tough times. I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I've been blessed with the support of my friends, family, coaches, and community throughout my life. When looking for a bank to call home, it was easy to choose Midwest Bank. I never feel like just another customer, and they're proud to support their communities. They love what they do, and it shows. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
If you've been putting off your health, what are you waiting for? The Summer 10-Week Challenge at Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping is exactly what you need to kickstart your wellness. Farrell's gives you all the tools, coaching, support, and accountability you need to be successful. The 10-Week Challenge begins on June 8th, and monthly payments are now available. Head to fxblincoln.com for all the details. Stop taking your health for granted and get started with Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
Gaina Trucking is hiring for heavy equipment operators and a heavy equipment mechanic. Working at Gaina Trucking is a great career with excellent team culture, with benefits package including competitive pay based on experience, health, vision, and dental insurance, and a 401k plan. If you're looking for a new job as a heavy equipment operator or mechanic, apply online at gainatrucking.com or call 402-794-5000. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see a chance of showers and storms throughout the day. Otherwise cloudy with the high around 75. Tonight, a continued chance of showers and storms with a low around 60. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies return. The afternoon high around 82. I'm meteorologist Kyle Klecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now, they've raised wages again, and they're hiring for production operators at $24.62 per hour, which grows to $28.97 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $33.36 per hour, with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or apply, go to continentaljobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of local union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today. Looking for a job that feels like family? Join Lincoln Industries, where tradition meets innovation. They're a family-owned, privately held manufacturing company with a passion for excellence and a commitment to their community. They have openings on all shifts at both the main plant and air park facilities, offering flexibility to fit your schedule. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out, there's a place for you there. At Lincoln Industries, they invest in their people's success, providing opportunities for growth and advancement. Apply now and become a part of something special at Lincoln Industries.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with taco night on Mondays or whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of local union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket. It is Friday, and this segment is proudly sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. All you got to do is visit florialsne.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations or place takeout orders. And they also do catering. So feel free, give Bess a call there at Florial's or go there tonight and have some dinner because Florial's is amazing. So we are back, wrapping up another show. Had Nick on from close to Stillwater, Cushing, Oklahoma. I don't know if I've ever been there or not. It sounded familiar. So
practically Stillwater.
So they'll be at the garage from 12 to 2 today. So stop on by there. Get your red on, root those Huskers on to some victories this weekend down in Stillwater. I wonder if they'll get a picture with Barry Sanders, this statue. They put up a big Barry Sanders
They
statue.
should. I mean, they said that it's the garage and then
football stadium
and then the baseball stadium.
They'll probably see the Barry Sanders statue.
I told them to walk through the football stadium, just walk across the 50, see what happens.
T. Boone Pickens Stadium.
Don't do that. But I said if Nebraska does win, they have to bring back a paddle, and that'll be the Nebraska won the regional paddle.
Nice. I like it.
It'll be a thing. It's necessary. Will Bolt makes it seem so easy when he's just like, look, you get into the playoffs, you get into the postseason. It's 5 wins to get to Omaha. I'm like, oh yeah, make it sound so simple. All you have to do is win 5. That's it.
5.
That's all you got to do.
5 and you're in Omaha.
You got to win 5, and you got to lose less than 2 in the regional, and you got to lose less than 2 in the super regional. But like, you can lose once in both as long as you win 5.
Just win 5. Win 5, you're in Omaha.
Just go 5 and 2 in the regional and the super regional, and you win.
Could you imagine the electricity if Nebraska could get back to Omaha? I remember back in 2002, 2005 when they made it in that vicinity. And I remember driving by Rosenblatt Stadium. It looked like it was just crazy. So, yeah.
Did you know this is the first time since that College World Series meeting between Nebraska and Florida that they will have played each other in baseball?
Interesting. I did not know that.
There you go.
I did not know that. Probably not
fact.
a home and home series where you want to set where Florida wants to come up here and play in February.
Probably not.
I mean,
you can
Nebraska could be all about going down and playing them.
Make it a midweek.
Midweek. Nah, we'll pass.
Make it a midweek. Go down to Florida.
Yeah, that's positive. This game's not a midweek game, so I feel good about it. Nebraska.
It's a weekend.
Nebraska's winning.
That's all you have to ask for. Make it a weekend game. You're good to go.
Weekend game. Nebraska's good. Well, Rico, should we do today's RGT?
I think we should, Raffy.
All right, we're doing it. We are doing it right now. All right. Today's Raff's Good Take goes out to Kathy Davis. So Kathy Davis was a mother of one of the Scarlets that I knew back some 30 plus years ago, Amy Davis. And Kathy and Lyle, her husband, he passed away a couple years ago, but they're both just the most amazing family, amazing people. But after 38 years at Lincoln Public Schools today, Kathy is retiring. She put her last 23 years of work in at Campbell Elementary. But after 38 years, I just wanted to congratulate Kathy for 38 amazing years, but also for just being the most amazing person, parent, wife, grandma, mom. People, they come into your life. Like, I'll be honest, I've seen Kathy maybe once in the last 30 years, but it's one of those people that I know I could call or message and she'd do anything just because that's the kind of people that Kathy and Lyle are. And I just wanted to salute the Davis family and salute you, Kathy. Congratulations. You are Raff's Good Take. Boom.
One of those people that, regardless of how long it's been, it's like
always,
it's like you never missed any time.
Always
never
there.
Skip a beat.
Always there. And I don't know, people that stick out in your life, that family is a family that I always have great respect for. And just I thought about it a lot today because I was like, maybe I should give the city of Lincoln, the Raff's Good Take. But I saw this and I was like, nope, this goes out to Kathy because Kathy is, that family, they are what Lincoln's all about. They're always there. They're always giving. So boom, Kathy, congratulations.
Beautiful.
We did it. We're wrapping up another show. And also too, I wanted to throw a big shout out to DP and Rebecca for everything that they did with the Give to Lincoln Day yesterday, being out there. And just, I love that we work at a station that cares so much about the community and being positive. That's one of my favorite things. I told AD when we took the show, I'm like, yes, I want to talk sports, but I also want to be a positive and I want to put smiles on people's faces. So I hope that we've done that. And everyone, be nice to each other. And we will talk to you on Monday.
Make sure if you're down in Stillwater, stop by the garage.
Stop by. Tell Nick hi. See ya. Bye.
You can get diesel anywhere, but what about Atomic Diesel? That comes from Stern. Atomic Diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with Atomic Diesel. Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how Atomic Diesel and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development,